Saudi Arabia finally allows women to drive. Saudi Arabia is probably the most progressive country in the world, which is why it went ahead and finally lifted its ban on female drivers. The Saudi monarchy always listens to its people. Sure, it may have taken 30 years for them to hear it, but hey. According to the AP, women will no longer have to rely on their hubbies, dads, or brothers to run some simple errands, get to work, visit friends, or drop kids off at school. According to CNN, the Ministry of Interior and Traffic Directorate officials said that more than 120,000 women applied for a driver's license on Sunday. Saudi Arabia really is blazing a trail. Spearheaded by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, the country has an ambitious plan to overhaul its economy in a project called Vision 2030. It includes a revolutionary and radically progressive new idea: hiring women. According to Human Rights Watch, the monarchy still carries out arbitrary arrests, trials, and convictions of peaceful dissidents. Dozens of human rights activists are still serving long jail sentences for just speaking about reforms. At this rate, Saudi Arabia will hands down be the best place to live right around the end of human civilization. Keep progressing by watching. Squirrel gets in the holiday mood by feasting on pricey chocolates. An American squirrel was caught on camera nabbing expensive chocolates and some lip balm from a Jersey family's porch. Every year, the Boudreaux family leaves out a holiday basket for delivery people on their doorstep. They stuff it with candy, snacks, tissues, hand warmers, and other treats. Michelle Boudreaux said they never had any issues until this year when she noticed the basket was raided shortly after she placed it outside. She said the thief was only taking the expensive treats, including 25 Ghirardelli chocolate squares. The family put up a hidden camera to see if they could catch the perpetrator in action. They were more than a little surprised to see it was actually a super chunky squirrel. Michelle then later actually ran into Chunk mid-heist and watched him clear out their chocolate yet again. Oh yeah, he also took a Carmex lip balm. The chocolate has now been placed in a jar, but Michelle still leaves out squirrel treats for Chunk too.
Solar roadway installation unveiled in Idaho. A startup company that has developed solar-powered road panels has recently finished its first public installation in the city of Sandpoint, Idaho. The solar road panels contain LED lights and are made of tempered glass strong enough to support the weight of semi-trailers. The panels are equipped with microprocessors, which allow them to communicate with each other, a control station, and vehicles. The first public installation in Sandpoint uses just 30 panels, which people would walk or ride bikes over. The installation can power a nearby restroom and a fountain. It is equipped with heating elements so it can still operate in the winter. In the future, the solar panels could be used to build highways. Its LED lights can create bright lines and signage without the use of paint. The bright LED lines could also improve nighttime driving conditions. It is reported that the Missouri Department of Transportation intends to install 20 by 12-foot panels to cover sidewalks at rest areas off Route 66 in a trial phase.
People with blood type A, beware of traveler's runs. If you're not a particularly big fan of Hershey squirts, also known in the medical world as mud butt, better hope you're not blood type A. According to the study published in the Journal of Clinical Investigation, a certain strain of E. coli is more likely to cause traveler's diarrhea in people with blood type A. Researchers from Washington University School of Medicine and Johns Hopkins University found that the diarrhea-causing strain of E. coli secretes a protein which attaches to sugar molecules on type A blood cells, but not type B or O cells. Scientists found these sugar molecules are also present in the gut linings of people with blood type A. Scientists had 106 healthy volunteers drink water laced with a strain of E. coli extracted from a person in Bangladesh with severe diarrhea. After 5 days, 81% of the type A or AB volunteers developed moderate to severe diarrhea, compared to about half with blood types O or B. The results could mean that a vaccine targeting the bacterial protein could be effective. Hitler is not chilling on the moon. It's been a rough few years with so many famous people suddenly pushing up daisies, and now Adolf Hitler is dead. French researchers have now confirmed the over 73-year-old remains that are linked with Hitler by testing a set of teeth and bullet-shot chunk of skull believed to be his, which were owned by the Russians and loaned on a temporary basis for study. Scientists are now sure Hitler kicked the can back in Berlin at the end of World War II. The team compared the teeth fragments to war-era autopsy records and concluded the chompers definitely belonged to Adolf. The results were published in the European Journal of Internal Medicine. Naturally, these findings will put a stop to all the silly Hitler conspiracies. But then, who's living on the moon? And what the hell are the History Channel hunting Hitler guys going to do now? Bug in cell tracking firm site leaked real-time information. If you're worried about your phone giving you cancer, here's a cherry on top. Location Smart is a data aggregator and claims it has direct connections to cell carriers to obtain location information from nearby cell towers throughout North America. A bug on its website lets anyone see where a person is located without having to obtain consent. According to ZDNet, the website has a trial page that allows customers to test the accuracy of the system. The page requires explicit consent from the user before location data can be collected by sending a one-time text message. Carnegie Mellon University researcher Robert Shao found a bug that allowed a person to skip the consent section and jump straight to the location. Shao said the bug may have exposed almost every cell phone user in North America, around 200 million customers. In a statement from spokesperson Brenda Schaefer, Location Smart confirmed that the vulnerability was not exploited prior to May 16th and did not result in any customer information being obtained without their permission. Well, that's a relief. Do you hear Yanny, Laurel, or who cares? An audio clip saying either the word Yanny or Laurel has gone viral over social media. According to Northwestern University neurobiology professor Nina Kraus, a possible explanation why people are hearing different words is because the file is acoustically ambiguous or very poor quality. The short audio clip originated on vocabulary.com under the word Laurel, and Wired reports it was traced back to a Flowery Branch High School freshman in Georgia on May 11th who posted the audio clip to her Instagram story. The sound clip was then posted by YouTuber Chloe Feldman onto Twitter, where it took off. The clip that went viral had already been re-recorded several times, meaning there were multiple steps that degraded the quality of the audio. According to Brad Story, professor of speech, language, and hearing sciences at the University of Arizona, the two words also have similar sound patterns. This, combined with the low quality of the sound file, could account for the different things people hear. The pitch of the clip can also affect what is heard. In general, people heard Yanny more consistently when the pitch was lower and Laurel when the pitch was higher. What do you hear?